Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be diving into the world of gaming with the topic that has been having everyone kind of buzzing: the return of EA Sports College Football 25 after a very long hiatus. Now let's kick things off by talking about the impact of the game, or the impact the game has had on the gaming community. For years now, we all have been pretty much been eagerly awaiting for this game to come back, and honestly, the revival of this beloved franchise, and honestly, it's here, and I'm super excited. The game is pretty amazing, but it's not all smooth sailing for EA Sports. I'm gonna be totally honest. Reviving a classic like college football or NCAA college football comes with its fair share of like issues and high expectations when it comes to the EA Sports or NCAA franchise. The pressure is all on EA Sports right now, to be totally honest, to deliver a game that is honestly great and that can live up to the hype of the past predecessors of, college football. And we all had our issues with EA Sports over the years with Madden and what they've been doing and how things have been going. Unfortunately, it's just one of those things where you have to accept a good product the way it is and kind of hope that they build on the basis and the foundation of the game overall. As we delve deeper into the game, let's talk about some of the features and gameplay and the mechanics and the improvements that EA Sports have been trying to make and have introduced into College Football 25. From the enhanced graphics and new gameplay modes, there's a lot to kind of be excited about. I'm being totally honest. Like I really do love the game. The game is something that I highly praise, especially the gameplay. For me, I feel like the gameplay is one of the biggest things. I can't knock the gameplay. The game feels awesome to play. It feels awesome to control. Even the new passing mechanics, it really does feel like. And I'm one of those people that when the game first came out, I was thinking, or when I turned the game on and I connected, and it gives you the option to play classic, or it gives you the option to play with the new passing mechanics. I was really on the verge of saying, you know what, I'm gonna go with the classic mode because that's what I'm used to. But as I now understand, I'm glad I did it because I mean, I know what the old gameplay like, but the goal is to get a new experience out of these games. So yes, I went with the new passing mechanics, and I honestly like them. I think it's really dope that you can do that. So that's number one. I love the gameplay. I love the passing mechanics. Offense feels really robust. I feel like the offensive side of the game is immaculate. There's nothing to really, critique there other than some flimsy types of like running into your blockers, stuff like that. But I mean, it's a video game. I can't expect for it to be real life, and it is what it is. So with that being said, gameplay number one. Then I also want to say the environment looks amazing. Like everything in this game looks super awesome, from the mud splatters to even like the jerseys. The environment just feels alive. The stadium feels alive, and I really praise that part of the game. Now, and you heard me in my last videos, I stated that one of the biggest things about this game is missing is the fact that you cannot do an in-depth or immersive creation mode. But once I've created my team builder, I really see now that I don't really think that I care as much now that I actually have my team in the game. There are some things in Dynasty that I still wish they would add, like a college radio, so we can hear week to week commentary. We can hear day to day commentary or just recruiting commentary. We can have things that keep us immersed inside of the game from week to week instead of making it so analog. And I do understand this is the first iteration of this game, so we may not get exactly what we want when it comes to a fully in-depth immersive game, but I know they spent a lot of time on recruiting. They spent a lot of time on making sure the transfer portal and everything like that was amazing. So I think all of those things are pretty great. I actually now like recruiting. At first it seemed like a nuance, but now that I've actually won some really high level recruits, some 3 stars, some high level 4 stars, some 3 stars that are actually green diamonds, and I like the recruiting and the scouting part about that is because now when I see a red diamond, it's like, you're a 5 star. I'm not going to waste time trying to fight for you when I can just go get a 3 star, possibly 3 star, 4 star green diamond recruit that can actually have more of an upside than the 5 star recruits. So I love the aspect of recruiting. Recruiting is pretty amazing. On top of that, when it comes down to the game itself, I haven't did a online dynasty yet with friends. Don't know if I will be able to, because again, I don't really have a lot of friends who play this game to that extent. Most people are online play. Ultimate Teams, I tried that for the first time. Not my cup of tea. I don't really like having to grind challenges to get packs and be able to compete. Speaking of that, the other things that I like about the game is that when it comes to the gameplay and the mechanics, the juke moves are so realistic. I mean, I feel like they're the best I've ever seen, and I'm pretty sure that Madden should take into some consideration of how they use these mechanics to actually build on their offense and make their offense so explosive. Defense is non-existent, honestly. And I think the simulation part of Dynasty, I have seen a lot of FCS schools really, really beat a lot of powerhouse schools, and I'm really like, I don't understand why so many low. I really like Jackson State, or John Mason, or whatever. It's like John Madison, whatever school is like winning. Liberty had a Heisman. Like, I'm like, we have to fix this simulation, because I'm pretty sure this is not what people signed up for, is to have a powerhouse team get beat by a low level team that's nowhere near being a 3-star team. I'm not saying upsets can't happen, but for them to be winning championships 2 or 3 years in is crazy. But overall, I think the game is amazing. The things that I do not like about the game, as I mentioned, I wish there was some type of commentary or radio or podcast that was happening throughout the week to keep us more immersed. At the same time, defense is non-existent. Like, it's hard to play defense. That's why I really don't want to play online, because I tried to play online and I got blown out, I'm pretty sure, by an 8-year-old. On that basis, it's like, I don't understand how the pay to play works when defense, no matter who you are, the pretty much the with the pursuit gaps that are happening, you cannot close out the pursuit gaps, no matter how fast your your defensive linemen are, or your middle linebackers, or your cornerbacks, or your defensive backs. It doesn't matter. They're not catching a 92 running back. So I think there are some things that do need to be enhanced. But overall, I mean, that's pretty much the climax of this discussion, is that the game is great. The game is great, especially for offline play. Road to Glory needs some tweaking, but I think that is also, immersive, but it could be a lot more immersive. And I think they could take some of the things from Road to Glory and implement them into the Dynasty mode. But overall, like, in conclusion, EA Sports 25, I'm sorry, y'all, if you're mad because you don't have the creation, and like I was really upset. I had to get over that. Do Team Builder, do something like that. Then you can start changing the names and the features of, like, or the equipment of the guys you want to follow to help you create that RPG feeling, that role playing feeling. So for me, in conclusion, again, EA Sports 25 has made a promising comeback, capturing the essence of what college football was for us in 2004 to 2014. In the essence of college football, period, in a way that sure is to resonate with a lot of you all out there. And I promise you, if you're an old fan or a new fan, game is for you. The potential for this game is pretty amazing, and I'm not just boosting that because I'm saying that this is something I've been longing for. Because if I was really one of those guys who was just hell bent on having the game like it was, I would be smashing this game out the park right now and telling you how horrible it is, because it's not this and not that. Yes, I have my issues with certain things, but overall, the game is pretty amazing. And the potential for this game is in the market is undeniable. It's going to be here, and we cannot wait to see where it goes from here, to be totally honest. Before we wrap up, I want to encourage all of you to share your thoughts on the game. Like, drop your comments below. What are you most excited about? Don't forget to subscribe as well. That's something I would really need you guys to do to support the channel. And for more gaming content, stay tuned for updates on EA Sports College Football 25. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you. I appreciate your time, and have a great day.